Hello everyone, Hedgehog here, and I am not here with the Pokemon battle. But what I am here with is Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Yes, for the Wii, obviously. I was actually thinking about just getting it for PS3, but then I was like, you know what? I haven't did anything with the Wii, and it's just been sitting there, gathering dust, going, you don't play me anymore. So I was like, you know what, Wii? Sure. I'll play. So I went, grabbed some Wii points, came back, downloaded this game, and picked it up. And today I'm going to be going through the first 3 levels and kicking Dr. Robotnik's ass. Like a G. So you have to hold the Wiimote on its side for this one, so you can't play it with a plastic controller, which I was really hoping that wasn't the case, but you know, it's whatever. I guess you play it how they want you to play it in this one, so let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Splash Hill. Ah, yes. So immediately I realized that when you first start moving your character, it's more of kind of like a complete stop when you let go off of the D-pad, which most people would be like, okay, well, why is that any different? Well, if you played Sonic games before, you realize that when you let go of the D-pad, Sonic had kind of a little lag time where he just kind of slowed down to a stop rather than just stopping completely on the dime, which I thought was kind of odd. But hey, you know, it's whatever. It's a new game. You gotta get a feel for it. Now, right now, I was just kind of saying like, okay, which Sonic game are they modeling? Are they modeling the first one where you have to complete the level and then special stages at the end after 50 rings, or is it like Sonic 2 where 50 rings hit checkpoint and then special stage? I'm just trying to get more information about this game as I'm going along with it. So right now I'm just kind of freelancing, doing my own thing, grabbing rings, just getting a feel for it. I keep forgetting that I have to, if I want to keep running, I have to always hold down forward or back of the D-pad. I can't just jump and oh, excuse me, yawn there. I can't just jump and let the momentum carry me forward. I have to actually push forward, which is, you know, a little bit meh, but you know, it's whatever. It's how they made the game, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So in this first level, I didn't really run into too much of a problem here. It was actually pretty cool because I did just pass up a lot of rings there, but I was figuring like I have enough rings to get into a special stage, so I might as well just go for it. Because I really don't know what the special stage is gonna be like, but the special stage is at the end of the level after 50 rings, I believe. I don't know if it's because I have 100 rings or if it's because I have 50 rings, but I have 50 rings, but I have 100 rings, so there you go. Now this one was actually rather odd. Like the only thing they kept the same is the concept of this special stage from the first one. They changed everything else. When you jump with Sonic, you're only jumping straight up, and you're just moving the special stage as you go along, which will get very frustrating. I already know as time rolls on, because as just playing around with this, I've already gotten so much fail. Apparently, you have a time limit. Unlike the other one where you could literally just sit in a spot for days on end, you actually have a time limit. Now, you don't want to touch the exclamation marks, obviously. And every now and again, you'll come across these little, those little things right there that won't let you pass unless you got enough rings. So, I thought that was kind of like, okay, I guess that adds on to the fact that you're running out of time. You gotta grab the rings now. They're forcing you to get continues and one-ups. Oh, darn, not that. So, the first special stage I didn't really have too much of a problem on. It was just more of, this is a little bit of irritation. And I got an extra life. It doesn't seem like there are any continues here. If there is, I haven't got one yet, which you usually get one at the end of a special stage, so I think they just got rid of all continues and you just get lives. Which I thought was... well, that was kind of a... because I did kind of like the lives rather than just the continues. But, yeah. As you can see, they add these little swings. They put back these little swings, which I thought... I never really liked them because I usually always failed at them from any Sonic game. Period. But they added them back just to haunt me. And here I totally get knocked for a whirl, but I figured out that unlike the other older Sonic games, where if you got hit, you always usually get back 20 rings. If you're above a certain point, you get back. I guess you get back a percentage of rings, which I thought was really nice because, well, I mean, it's always kind of irritating to me when I have like 99 rings, I get hit, and suddenly I have only 20 now. It makes me really sad, but hey, I guess that's the game developer saying, well, you shouldn't have gotten hit. Get hit, things like that won't happen to you. They kept the invincibility, which, I mean, you gotta keep that. And you do have the little shield, which I'll get later on, but, well, I'll get it, but I don't really keep it, because, you know, what would me failing and all. But hey, if you're gonna fail, don't fail normally. Fail in such a way that makes people wonder just how the hell you screwed up. So there, I screwed up, and I got my little shield, because I'm thinking I'm all cool. I try again, and I fail again. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I get hit now, the rings are gonna spread out in kind of a rainbow formation, and it's gonna make it really hard to get a ring. So I'm gonna go back, grab some more rings, so if I fall down again, there'll be more of them, so I don't necessarily have to grab them all, but rather just one, which there is gonna be one. So now I'm trying to swing thing again. I jump and I epically fail again. So I'm gonna try again, and I get up there this time. So I'm like, yeah, I made it to the level, and then I'm like, crap, I made it to the level without 50 rings. But, got to the level. So now in my mind I'm thinking, okay, Dr. Robotnik time. But nope. Actually, you just have a third level. So it really is 3 levels and a boss. Like, there is no... But after you complete, like, at the end of the 3rd level, you made all the way at the end of the 3rd level, there's a boss. No, at the end of the 3rd level is the end of the 3rd level. And the very next level is the boss fight, just itself. By itself, which I thought was kind of interesting. I mean, okay, well, there you go, to each his own. So I think in this level I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm kind of going through here because I'm still under the impression that Dr. Robotnik's going to appear at the end, so I'm not really too concerned about keeping my rings, since it's like, why bother? Dr. Robotnik is not going to be at the end of it. Dr. Robotnik's going to be at the end of it. It's not really going to matter if I have 50 rings, or if I have 90 rings, or if I have 2 rings. But I'm just getting them as I go. I don't know. I like the fact that they kept the homing system, but they, brought it down to primitive level, to where he can't like 50 feet away, and all of a sudden you hit something. Like you have to actually be kind of close to it. There, I just kind of danced there because I'm just still annoyed. Still a little bit annoyed about the Sonic stopping on the dying thing. There, that was just sad. I won't lie to you, that was just kind of pathetic. The heck, well, it's been a while since I played the Sonic game. And this is the first time playing this game, so I'm bound to make a few mistakes. Right now I have gotten a lot of rings. I'm just kind of blowing through this level. I got one up there. I'm so blowing through this level. Like now I'm blowing through it like it's nothing. And like I said earlier, if you're gonna fail in such a way to make people wonder why you failed. And that's exactly what I did there. But do not fret. Just in case you fail just like that, you do get an option after the all said and done. You kick Dr. Robotnik up and down the court, that you can actually go back to the stages you've already completed and retry them. Okay, so now I'm gonna fight Dr. Robotnik, and there he goes with his little pendulum thing. Yes, it really is the pendulum thing. Which I was curious because I was like, wait, this is kind of a sequel. Then why on earth are you doing this again if you know it doesn't work? But then he switches things up. He tries something different, which I was not expecting that. And as you can see, this is actually tossing me for a loop because I don't want to actually learn a new sequence on how to avoid it. I'm just like, screw it, let's just complete this stage. Because you only have 3 more hits left, so... And there I am, kind of showboating a bit. But yeah, we lost Dr. Robotnik. And I complete the level. So that is the first stage of, or first series of levels in the first, in Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Comment, rate, sub, and I will have a battle to you in a little bit. Later.